SGE, this is a really good question. So he says, damn, I want to get into BMX, but I can't afford it. What makes BMX so expensive? And that's hard to say. I mean, expensive in comparison to what? Like, if you're comparing BMX to motocross, BMX is very cheap. BMX is a lot cheaper than buying a dirt bike, buying the protective gear, going out to the track. But if you compare BMX to scootering or compare it to skating, it is a lot more expensive. And the reason for that, in compared to those two other sports, is the amount of materials that go into making a BMX bike. When you think about a skateboard, it's just a piece of wood and then some trucks, some bearings, some wheels, and some hardware, right? When you think about a BMX bike, it's a piece of metal, different varying qualities, right? As the frame, metal bars, metal forks, bearings for the head tube, bearings for the bottom bracket, wheels, rims, hub, tires, spokes, sprocket, chain, pedals, seat post, I don't know if I already said that, and potentially brakes and grips. So that's like a million more components that go into BMX. So obviously, it's going to cost a lot more than skateboarding and even scootering. It's what makes it really hard because the cost of entry to BMX is higher. So skateboarding, it's so cheap to get a skateboard and become a skater, but to become a serious BMX rider, it costs a lot more money. And that's why our sport is significantly smaller than skating, is because most people won't dish out the $300 to $500 that it takes to get a decent entry-level bike. But yeah, so that's why BMX is so much more expensive. There's just so many more components and pieces of equipment that go into it.